Hey guys, so today I'm going to do my review on the new L'Oreal Miss Manga Mascara, and the lighting is going to look a little crazy because unfortunately it is raining outside, and so I've had to make some changes here so that you can actually see me and I don't look like I'm sitting in a pitch black room. What I did was I only put mascara on one eye because I want you to be able to see what my lashes look like without mascara and compared to what it looks like with the mascara. Otherwise, how can you really judge it if you don't know what my lashes look like naturally? So I'm going to get in closer so you can look at my lashes on both eyes to compare. So I'm sure you can tell which one has the mascara and which one doesn't. Okay, so now I'm going to put mascara on the other eye so I don't look all crazy, and I'll be right back and we'll talk about the mascara itself. Okay, so I'm back and now I have mascara on both eyes so I don't look all crazy. So where did I find this? I found this at Bed Bath & Beyond, but you could also maybe find it at CVS because I know one person who found it at CVS. I looked at my local CVS's and I didn't find it there, but it varies from store to store. Bed Bath & Beyond also owns Harmon Drug Stores and Christmas Tree Shops, so you may find it at one of those places. It's also been seen at a couple of grocery store chains. Wegmans is one, and the other is, and I have no idea how to pronounce this because we don't have these stores where I live in my part of the country. Meijer. Someone had left a comment that they bought theirs at that grocery store chain. So if you have any of those places near you, you may want to check there first if you're interested in this. So I paid $6.79 at Bed Bath & Beyond, which is pretty much the lowest price that you're going to find because they have the best prices on makeup. And here's what it looks like. So it's a pink, fuchsia-y pink, and black tube, and it's voluminous Miss Manga. So what do they claim? It says L'Oreal Paris introduces new voluminous Miss Manga mascara featuring the 360-degree Flexor brush to build bold volume with high intensity from top to bottom. 360-degree Flexor brush. For the first time, L'Oreal Paris creates a flexible brush with a unique conical shape to catch those hard-to-reach lashes for incredibly even application. Mega Impact Formula instantly builds oversized volume for up to 15 times lash volume in a flash. The Manga look, top lashes amplified and bottom lashes maximized for an ultimate wide-eye look. Clump-free, flake-free, smudge-free, ophthalmologist and allergy tested, suitable for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers, tested under dermatological control. And then it says removes easily with soap and water. Okay, so what can I tell you about this? It's marketed as a voluminous mascara, but as far as I can tell, it does more than that. It's gave me volume and length, which, I mean, how much better does it get than that? This is a very wet formula mascara. Those are my favorites, so you won't get any complaints from me. The wettest mascara that I have ever tried in my whole life was the brand Ico, which is sold at Sephora now, but at one time you could only get it in the UK. And the first time that I opened one of those and pulled the wand out, it was super, super wet and thick. And I was like, oh, this is going to be great. But in reality, it clumped because the formula was so thick. So it's a fine line between getting it to be too wet and too goopy, which is going to cause clumping, and, backing it up a bit and having it not be quite there. You know what I'm saying? So this straddles that barrier or that border to give you the nice wet formula that's really gonna make your lashes boom, and having it be not too much. So there is the wand. And this is one of those bristly, hard type wands. I wish I knew exactly what the correct terminology was for this, but it's not natural, it's not nylon, it's not plastic, it's those hard I'm so sorry, I don't know the exact terminology. Maybe one of you can help me out here and give me the word that I'm trying to find, but I think you know what I'm saying. It's a hard, bristly type wand, but it does flex, see? And it is a very, very wet. You can see it there, how wet and thick this formula is. Now, the reason why that is important in a mascara is because as time goes on, mascaras dry out. And then they don't work anymore, basically, and you have to throw them out because they don't do anything. So if this starts off really wet and thick, then you'll be able to use it for a longer period of time before you have to throw it away. Let's see, what can I tell you about this? It is so buildable. Some mascaras, when you put it on your lashes, you go to try to put a second coat and you can't, because you just can't build on it. It won't deposit any more color on top of the first one. This isn't like that. It is totally buildable. You can absolutely add more and add more and add more, and it's not going to clump up. It's not going to get cakey. It's just going to make your lashes look even thicker and longer. And be careful, because you can really end up with crazy looking lashes, but I find that 2 coats is perfect. I just was really surprised that you could just keep adding it and it didn't get clumpy or cakey. This is really fantastic, you guys. I have tried so many mascaras in my day, and I think I may have found something that I love. Now, the only thing is, who knows what's going to happen with this over time? That's the unknown question here. Is that, you know, I didn't want to wait to do this review because this is going to be quite heavily hyped and talked about, and I figured if I waited to do the review, then nobody would care at that point, or there'd already be 1,000 reviews on YouTube. But from what I can see, this is fantastic, and I have yet to find anything better than this. It lived up to all my expectations and actually exceeded them. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to tell you about this is it's not difficult to remove, because I put 2 really thick layers on yesterday, and when I took it off at the end of the day, I was like, oh, this is going to be a nightmare. No. It wasn't at all. It came right off with my eye makeup removal with no problem, and there was no residue left behind. And what do I use? Just for those of you that don't know, I use Neutrogena eye makeup remover, which is what, you know, a lot of people use. So I had no problems removing it. It came right off very easily, and yeah, so it's not going to be a struggle. I think this is in the color Blackest Black, but there's also just a regular black, and then there's a brown black, for those of you that want to know about the color range. And as far as waterproof, I don't believe that there is a waterproof formula of this that I'm aware of. As far as I know, you have 3 choices, and they're all just regular formula, not waterproof. So yeah, no no smudging either, which is amazing because it's such a thick, like goopy formula that you would think this would smudge like crazy, but it doesn't. Of course, after you apply it, you know, you don't want to be touching your lashes or anything like that, but sometimes with formulas like this, you can get transfer where if you open your eyes or you move them around or you know what I'm saying? If you open your eyes too wide, the mascara will transfer to up here or something like that, but that hasn't happened with this to me at all. And yeah, I'm really, really loving this mascara. You'll probably pay a little bit more for it than what I did. Like I said, I paid $6.79 at Bed Bath & Beyond, so it'll probably be a little bit more at other stores, but I still feel like it's absolutely worth it. I mean, I've tried some mascaras that have come close to this in terms of what it does for your lashes, but nothing that has made them like this. So, best mascara I've tried ever so far. Because, you know, there's always room for improvement. But that's, yeah, thumbs up. Absolutely, positively love this. If I left anything out, which I hope I didn't, you can, of course, ask me in the comment section. And I'll see you next time. Bye.